When you're analyzing short stories, it's the exact same as poetry, it's just a different form. And so I'm going to explain this analysis sheet for you guys so it makes a little bit more sense. Obviously, your name, the date, and class period that you're in. The issue or subject is going to be whatever that thematic subject is of that poem. You can list more than one thing here. Title obviously is the title, and the author is obviously the author. Thematic statement is going to be tag plus the theme. And so you'll be able to write that just as that. This list here is going to be just a short list of different types of strategies that the author might use. So because it's actually a story as opposed to a poem, you'll have things like setting, characterization, plot, conflict. Everything always has word choice. Details and descriptions are going to be like imagery, except it's going to just describe something that's going on in the story. Allusion, this is anything that you are alluding to, as in when you make a reference to something famous. So you can have a biblical allusion, an artistic allusion, a historical allusion, anything like that. Symbolism, flashbacks usually don't happen in poetry. That's going to be something that's only in short stories. Dialogue, right? We've done some poems with dialogue, but it would be it's not very common in a poem, so but it's very common in short stories. Similes, that should say simile, not similar. Metaphors, analogies, personification, and imagery. So these are just a small list. This is not an all-encompassing list of stuff. And then we've got this nice little box here. Yours looks a little bit different. This line isn't there for it being printed off. So select 3 of the most important rhetorical strategies from above and analyze their impact on the message or theme. This is literally the same thing that we did with the poetry analysis annotation sheet with daffodils. It just looks a little bit different. So you would write the strategy here. You would put the quote in quotation marks here. And then you would explain how the author develops his or her theme in this space below. Use as much of the space as you can because you really want to connect it back to that theme that you put up here. How is this strategy that you show in this quote connected to this? Basically, this is the same thing that we did for the analysis paragraph, right? Except this time you're doing 3 strategies. So you would do your second strategy here and your third strategy here. Again, quotes that show that strategy, and then answering that how question. How does the author use that strategy to develop the theme? And that's basically it.